guys, welcome back to our channel. So for this video, we're actually starting a new series on our channel called Bad or Boujee. And what this is about is basically we're going to be reviewing makeup products that we've been using for a good amount of time and letting you guys know if we would recommend them or maybe you should pass.
So if we do recommend them, they're Boujee, and if we don't really like them or care for them or don't really suggest you guys to even spend your time or money, then they're bad.
For today's video, we're going to be filming the first episode of a series that we're starting called Bad or Boujee. So what this is all about is basically we love to buy makeup. We buy makeup all the time. I love trying new makeup. If I see that there's like a sign that says this is new, I have to try it. So we figured, why not tell you guys what we love and what might not really be worth your while. So we both picked about like 2 products that we love and 2 products that we don't really like so much, and we're gonna share with you guys.
So we basically picked like a couple products that are, it's a mixture of high-end and low-end. I'll start with one that I don't really care for. So this is my first bad product. This is the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer by Too Faced. I don't really like the consistency of this concealer. It's thin, but I don't feel like it gives me the coverage I need, and maybe I just didn't get, I don't know, I don't feel like their shades are very, what's the word?
They have like a wide variety of shades?
Yeah, and this is light medium, and it was still kind of, I think it oxidizes too much is the word that I'm looking for. Because this is like pretty light, and it's still, I don't know, it creates like a circle around my eye. I don't know, I don't really like it. Yeah, and I don't like, I don't like that look.
So for my first bed, I'll also start with the concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I know people love this concealer, like it has such good reviews. This is why I wanted to pick it up, because everyone was like, oh, it's so great, it's light, like lightweight, it's full coverage, lasts all day, doesn't crease, you get the point. For me personally, I don't know, like it didn't work out for me, and I'm like a concealer junkie. I love concealer because I kind of have like darker circles under my eyes, so I love a concealer that can not only conceal the darkness but highlight. You know, it's like a one product, so it conceals and highlights. So I did get this in a darker shade before, and it was just too dark. Like she said, it kind of created like where you can see where I applied the concealer, and it did oxidize, so it was more orange. So I ended up getting light medium. Even when I got a lighter shade, I just didn't care for it. Like it wasn't full coverage. I applied it like multiple ways, with my finger, with a beauty blender, with a powder, without a powder, and it just wasn't working out for me. It wasn't full coverage. It was settling into my creases, and I don't know, I just didn't really care for it. So sorry guys, but this one just is bad.
For my first Boujee product, it's also a concealer, but this one is my holy grail. I love this concealer, and I'm sure you guys have all heard about it. It's the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and seriously, I swear by this. Like it's true to what it says. Like it's so creamy, and it's very good coverage. It's also like pretty thin consistency, but the coverage makes up for it, which I love. Like what better combination than that? And yeah, like the shades, they have actually a lot of newer shades, which can appeal to like many different skin tones. And yeah, I just really like this concealer. I've been using it for years and years, and I just will always be repurchasing this for sure.
Yeah, like how many have you gone through? Like
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I still have one that I just like use to kind of like to carve out my brows, stuff like that. So yeah, it's like very multi-purposeful, and I love it. Highly recommend it.
So for my first Boujee product, it would have to be the Smashbox Primer Water. I love this product, clearly. Like it's basically done. I have to buy another one. But I absolutely love this because it's great for before you apply your makeup as kind of like a primer, hydrating mist. And then even while I'm doing my makeup, if I need to wet my brush for eyeshadow or like anything like that. And then after I'm done with my makeup to set my face and kind of create or kind of get rid of like that powdery effect that some powders leave behind.
Just like blend your makeup.
Yeah, so I think this is like perfect product. It's multi-purpose, and I think it's just really great. So I would definitely recommend this one.
For my second bad product, this is actually a drugstore product, and this is the Covergirl loose powder, professional loose powder. This is in the shade translucent fair, and it's the number 105. I don't know. This is like a mineral. No, it's like a loose powder, and I'm not sure if I just don't do well. Well, I feel like I prefer a pressed powder, but I have used some loose powders that I really did like. This one, however, I didn't like it. I didn't like the shade, even though it is translucent. It was like, it left like a white cast, and it also had like little shimmery particles in there, which is kind of normal for some powders, you know, to give you that brightening illusion. But I don't know, I think it was just a little too much in this one. And another thing was, like, it would break apart on my face. Like, if I would put it under my eyes or, like, you know, in my T-zone area, I just felt like it looked very cracky, and like it was just, I don't know, I did not like the look of it. After I would wear it like for a few hours, like throughout the day, I would look in the mirror and I'd be like, oh my god, like I really hope I didn't look like that today, because it was just, I don't know, I didn't like it. I felt like it looked like literally like fish scales like on my face. Like, no. So I highly don't recommend this product.
For my second bad product, I wouldn't necessarily say that this is like bad. I think it was just maybe didn't work too well for me. You know, everybody has different skin type and things like that. So this is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More. It's basically like, I would say, a primer before you put on your face makeup, foundation, things like that. For me, I don't necessarily have super big pores, but I figured I'd try it anyways just to see if it would, you know, create more of a smooth effect. However, when I put my foundation over it, I felt like it kind of got really greasy in the places on my face that I put this on before. So like in my T-zone, things like that, it would just get extra greasy looking, and nobody wants to look greasy. Like, that's not a cute look. So this one, it just didn't work out for me. Maybe if you have more dry skin or larger pores, things like that, it might work for you. I'm not saying it's a bad product, but just for me, it just really didn't work. So I would pass on this.
So for my last, this is my Boujee product. For my last one, it's gotta be my favorite. This blush is my favorite blush of all time. This is the MAC Modern Mandarin Satin Powder Blush. And it's just literally the perfect blush. Like, for any time of the year, it just gives you such a, what's the word? Like a sun-kissed look. It's like I mean, it's, the name of it is Modern Mandarin, so it is kind of like an orangish, you know, tangerine color, but it also has like a little bit of gold. I don't know how to explain it. It's pretty matte. It's not like super shimmery or anything. But I don't know, I just love it. Like, I feel like it looks so pretty during the summer, especially when you have a little bit of tan going on, and you just pop this on your cheeks and you just look like the sun just literally kissed your face and blessed your face. So you need to get your hands on this.
So good. All MAC blushes, in my opinion, are amazing. I absolutely love MAC blushes. You cannot go wrong. So for my last Boujee product, it's actually a drugstore product, and this product is amazing. So this is the E.L.F. Highlight in Moonlight Pearls, and when I first got this, I was like, it didn't really do anything for me. I was like, okay, like, there's nothing even there. But then I found out that you have to kind of peel off the first layer, like the top layer, and kind of break that off to get to the actual product inside.
Okay, so those are some of the products that we would really recommend to you guys, and some of the ones that we didn't really care for, you know, after using, and it just didn't work for us, you know.
They're not going to be, they weren't worth our while, so we wanted to let you guys know that. If you guys did like this video, give it a thumbs up. And comment below if you want to see any other videos like this, or any other makeup related videos. We love to do that. We are makeup junkies.
Yeah, and we'll be doing more of this. Like, so, you know, there will be different products that we'll be trying, and we'll let you guys know if they're bad or bougie. And if you guys have any suggestions on like what you want us to try, we'll definitely do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
if we have them, we'll show you guys, or we can even purchase them and
Try
test
them
it
out.
out for you guys, you know.
So as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in our next one.
Bye.
Bye.